Well, thank you everyone for being here today to celebrate the new season for VITA at the Waterbury Housing Authority. We are thrilled to be partners with VITA this year, and we are looking forward to a very successful season. Welcome. Thank you.
Hello all, thank you for joining us here at one of our new sites in our Greater Waterbury Coalition for VITA. We're very excited to be opening up new locations here in Waterbury to give our clients more opportunities to get the free tax prep by certified IRS volunteers through the VITA program. Last year in the Greater Waterbury area, we were able to help over 1,000 people get free tax prep, maximize their refunds, and connect them to our asset building programs with Advancing Connecticut Together, but also connect them to other community services here. Maybe they go over to the community college for their first time and realize that they can take classes there. They go over to the library and realize you can rent books, movies, video games nowadays from there, or use their computer systems, right? So VITA not only gives them the free tax prep from the certified volunteers, but it connects them to their community again. You know, whether going over to the Hispanic Coalition and seeing what they have, the youth services, realizing that there's daycare programs, or if you're over there, you check out the YMCA like Chester and I do every once in a while, right? So there's not only the free tax prep, but it's a building of a community, right? As more folks come to the VITA sites, we recognize them from year to year. Their kids get bigger. Takima's seeing folks, the kids, and then she's done their kids' returns when they've gotten jobs, right? So this is not only about the money that we return to the community and save the community with VITA, but it's also about those community connections that we make. Getting them involved in the Bank On program that we work with to get accounts that have no overdraft fees. They don't have to worry about that $35 and then that spiraling to be a large negative amount in account. Getting them into the Connecticut Money School program, which Ibrahim does, and make sure that they learn about budgeting, savings, car ownership, and then eventually maybe building up to owning their own home, and using that money that they got from VITA to spur that growth. So the VITA program is wonderful and does so much more than just taxes, and that's something that we want to focus on and talk about a lot this season. So thank you all for joining us, listening to me talk for way too long all the time. I'd like to introduce Joe Geary, the Chief of Staff for the City of Waterbury.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Happy Valentine's Day. I did wear this on purpose today, the pink. You're saying you wore it by accident, but I'm happy to be here. On behalf of Mayor Paul Paneruski, who unfortunately couldn't be with us today, I want to express our deep appreciation for the incredible work done to support financial stability to families across our community. We are especially grateful to Advancing CT Together for their leadership in managing over 50 volunteer income tax assistance sites throughout Connecticut. Including right here in Waterbury, in the Greater Waterbury area. VITA is a lifeline for many of our working families, providing free, high-quality tax preparation services to those earning less than $68,000 annually. IRS certified volunteers ensure that residents receive the maximum refunds they deserve, including critical tax credits like earned income tax credit and saver's credit, both of which keep more hard-earned dollars in the pockets of the families who need them most. To kick off the 2025 tax season, we are proud to join ACT, dedicated VITA partners, funders, volunteers in raising awareness about the vital services. We are also thrilled to welcome a new VITA site at the Waterbury Housing Authority, expanding access to free tax assistance for more of our residents. Mayor Paneruski remains committed to supporting programs like VITA that deliver real, measurable benefits to our community. These services are not just about tax preparation, they're about financial empowerment and ensuring that Waterbury remains a city where families can thrive. Thank you again to ACT and everyone who makes this work possible. Your dedication is truly making a difference for the residents of Waterbury and beyond. And just to expand on what Nick said, so you come to get your taxes prepared, but there's so many, the tentacles are far-reaching, whether you're at one of our senior centers, one of our community centers, Naugatuck Valley, and find out just what is available out there in the community. The income tax prep is vital, but much more far-reaching beyond that. So thank you. Everybody enjoy their weekend. Be careful driving. Tomorrow we're going to get a little snow. Be safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe, and thank you to the Mayor appreciate the support from our local representatives. Unfortunately, unsurprisingly enough, our spec relationship manager, Carrie McMahon, is very busy working with the IRS and handling our tax season. I do say our dear friends at the IRS, because they help us so much with that, and we really couldn't do it without them. Another partner organization we could not do VITA without is the United Way of Waterbury. They're our largest funder in the area, and they've been with us since we were just baby VITA here with a couple sites. Now we've expanded over, we're in the double digits now, and we're ever expanding, getting more volunteers and everything. So I'd like to introduce Mello from the United Way to speak on all the great work that they're able to do for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Takima. Thank you, Joe Geary, and special thanks to Mayor Perenuski for the dedication and support at VITA in the city of Waterbury. United Way is also committed to the VITA program. Our commitment and strategies in ensuring that our residents have access to their basic needs, their education, and their financial stability, which is where the VITA program falls under our umbrella, ensuring that they have access to these services to increase their household's financial stability is incredibly important to United Way. We couldn't do it without the partnership with Advancing Connecticut Together every year. Like Takima said, when we started to work with you all, when I came on board 8 years ago, I think we only had 2 sites in the greater Waterbury area, and now we have upwards of 11 and working on a 12th. And we're very excited to have this new site at the Waterbury Housing Authority here for the population here that resides here and that's in this neighborhood. So we're really delighted to have that. We're also really passionate about the VITA program to help residents who are at the ALICE threshold. ALICE stands for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, and Employed. These households earn above the poverty level but are still struggling to make ends meet in the state of Connecticut due to the high cost of living here. So having this VITA program accessible to our ALICE households as well is incredibly important. In fact, within the city of Waterbury, 62% of households are at that ALICE threshold or below. So that's 2/3 of our city. So VITA is vital to our community. And we're also really delighted to partner with the United Way of Connecticut to ensure that there is an easy access to scheduling appointments for our residents. So we partner with United Way of Connecticut for their Appointment Plus software, where it just makes it so much easier for folks can either call into 211 and press option 3 or option 6, or they can go right on the United Way of Connecticut website at United Way, www.211ct.org, and click the free tax help in red right at the top of the screen, and then follow the prompts to make an appointment. So really through this partnership over the years with Advancing Connecticut Together and the city and United Way of Naugatuck and Beacon Falls with our VITA volunteers, those that run sites and that do all the work, we really appreciate you all. You are the heart of VITA. We couldn't have VITA without you. And it takes all of us working together to ensure that this program is here for our residents every year. And we just keep growing and expanding. So it's really very exciting. And United Way is really, really proud to be a partner in this work. So thank you again all, and have a wonderful Valentine's Day.
Yes, I want to just echo a little bit of what Kay mentioned. Lisa Schapp, who's unable to join us today for, she's the executive director for the United Way of Beacon Falls and Naugatuck Valley. I was over dropping off some forms at the Beacon Falls Senior Center the other day. I interrupted a bingo game, but I think they were happy to get all their forms. Greater Waterbury is one of our largest VITA areas. We've also opened a site over at the Southbury Senior Center. So again, trying to meet people where they go, where they're used to going, so they feel comfortable in getting there to get their taxes filed. And to end the show today, I would like to introduce the Chief Program Officer of Advancing Connecticut Together, Takima Robbins.
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. So as Nick said, my name is Takima Robinson, and I'm the Chief Program Officer with Advancing Connecticut Together, formerly known as CAS. Advancing Connecticut Together, also known as ACT, is dedicated to addressing the root causes of poverty, addiction, and health inequities through strength-based services and advocacy. Our mission is to ensure that all people in Connecticut have equitable access to resources they need to achieve multi-generational health, wealth, and happiness. Under the ACT umbrella, we have 4 pillars of service. AIDS Connecticut provides crucial services to people impacted by HIV and AIDS, ensuring that they have access to health, housing, and support services. Our asset building programs offers programs that advocate for financial stability and services that help individuals and families become financially secure. Our prevention department is dedicated to harm reduction and drug user health throughout Connecticut. And then lastly, we have our Connecticut Pride that provides online resources and support for the LGBT+ community. But we're here today to talk about VITA, the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. VITA is our flagship program as it provides the greatest impact. And last year, our VITA site served over 10,000 Connecticut taxpayers, 10,000. Resulting in over 13 million in refunds and over 4 million in the earned income tax credit. And then we additionally saved folks over 3 million in tax preparation fees. That's a lot. That is a lot, right? And so today we are excited to kick off the tax season and welcome our newest VITA site in Waterbury at the Waterbury Housing Authority. And this is the Bergen Community Room. So make sure you know about this tax site and others by calling 211. But we're happy to expand because when we expand, that means we can serve more people, right? And the more people that visit a VITA site means the more people that are coming here to get their taxes done for free instead of paying for those services, and that's more money back into the households and more money back into the community. So we thank you all, and join me in welcoming the Waterbury Housing Authority to the VITA Coalition, and we are looking forward to this partnership and a successful tax season. Thank you, everyone.